Welcome back to more Construction Simulator gameplay. We're in gameplay number 31 now, and now night's done today again. We join us back where we continued the video off last time around. We're still working on the silo construction on stage B now. So we did what we did in the last video. We returned the excavator back to the dealership. Then we pretty much we've got the mobile crane. We've done the pipe work now. That's already done and dusted now. So as we can see now, we're next doing this driven spread gravel, which should be quite fun because we're using the tougher truck once again. But what I'll do is what we can actually do is we haven't checked we need to go back. We'll take our skill points again because we got another skill point that we can actually use, can't we? We can actually invest a skill point again, so we can try and do something. What's the best one to we do? That's a hard one. Let's do asphalt capacity. Let's invest on that one. That should be good. So yeah, we've got a good amount of vehicles now in the dealership now. So. And what we will do actually is we will have to get a tougher truck, don't we? But should I drive the Scania truck back to that site, or should we just fast travel to it? And we need to get that one repaired soon, don't we? So we will have to take that to our petrol station, don't we? Or I can drive the Scania truck that I've got here at the moment, Drive this one out of the way because we're not using it at the moment, That's a nav on thingy. It's still going a bit thingy still, but we're fine. Let's drive this one back to the dealership. Doing a bit more Scania driving once again. So I hope you guys are doing well. We're really getting a lot of episodes done on Construction Simulator on the channel now, Right, so much to do in this game, A lot more than you think, I'll just try and do them not fast traveling. I'll do them on my sort of own pace, as well. So I'll try to avoid the fast travel. I try to avoid a lot of other things, Try to avoid as much of the things I can. I'll just do it at my pace, A lot of you some of you might go with the fast travelling, but I don't do the fast travelling, as you can probably see. I did a little bit of fast travelling, but hardly any fast travelling involved in the on stream. Maybe off stream, but on stream driving. That's what we're going to do. We're going to drive this truck back. We actually own this truck, by the way, as well, because we bought this one, didn't we? We bought this truck at the dealership, because I just thought, why not? But then it wasn't really any point, because I needed to use it for the crane job as well. But if I had something like a truck with crane on back, that would be an easier job to unload things, But with this truck, then this is for, you can load a lot of stuff, I guess, like prefab walls or something, stuff like that. It's going to be usable for that, all that stuff. But this, it's a nice trailer. It's a nice truck. It's like this is like your standard on highway truck, isn't it? It's got the something like your truck somewhere. It almost looks like it's from your ETS2, standalone truck, Traffic's very slow. At least we're not driving the heavy truck once again, the wheel loader. That's also going to be, that would be a bit difficult getting around there. We did a bit of that in the last video, as you probably saw. You see me using the DAF a lot in these streams, don't we? But now we're back in the Scanias again, and then we'll be driving. We're actually just going to be driving a tougher truck back to the. Back to the site again, That's the point, eh? So we're not really going to do that. We're not really going to be using this truck in this video. I could put the quick menu up that way. Well, I might as well have done. I didn't do all this that way. I could return these vehicles. The reloader. I could just keep them if I had to in case they're unusable again, but that's the way you have this nice menu you can put up as well. You can quickly go through all these history as well. It's just a wee pop-up quick menu. So yeah, I mean there's so many missions in this game. I mean I don't know how many missions you actually have altogether, but you have the contracts and you have the campaign missions which you work with the clients, you know. But this the contracts, they're kind of like side missions as you want to see it. A bit more like, you know, probably not as much work involved as compared to the campaign missions, you know. They're like the ones that need to be involved with more work, you know, more important things, you know. More stuff to do in the town as well, you know, invest a lot more stuff in this town centre. That's what the campaign missions are for, I think. So very busy again. Morning rush hour again, as you can see. So much traffic on this game, and there's a lot of AI and a lot of there's a lot more traffic in this game than there is in most simulation games I've probably seen. Like Truck Driver doesn't have that many cars or that. I mean Truck Driver and Tedesco, they hardly any AI in that game. I mean there's the AI, but it's hardly any in it. There's so many in this game, there's like tons of it. Yeah, so we're not far again, we've seen this way before, haven't we? Driven this way a couple of times, haven't we? Probably plenty of times now. You probably recognise this there. I'll recognise it now. You have like a plane in the sky there as well, can't you? See all that, the plane fumes in the sky, like you see all that as well. Quite really good addition more detail like that. So it's we're not far now, but let's get to the dealership. Let's get a tipper, Scania tipper once again. Another milestone. What is that milestone anyway? I've never really bothered checking them out, and I had a couple of them popping up a few times. I'm going to double check. I've completed the milestone as well, that's really cool. What milestone have I completed? That's the one I want to see. Completed a milestone anyway by the looks of it, so I might get a discount on something. I'll check that out in a wee sec. I'll check out the milestone tab and see what we've got. Look how busy this vehicle dealership is now. Everything's packed here. It's like everything new and used vehicles. We've got like a new and used vehicles a lot here, haven't we? Everything's sort of here for the sale. Everything's up for sale here, aren't they? Reloader, differ truck, everything. Let's have a look at what we've got then. What's the milestones then? What have we done? Rent a machine. Oh yeah, we're actually right to on the top of that. How we managed to get all the way up to that stage? Renting a machine, we very much completed that one. That's surprisingly inspective. Special components: asphalt, concrete, gravel, sand. So yeah, that's what we've done. We've pretty much reached our goal now with most of the machines are renting. Yeah, we need some fuel for this, don't we? I've forgotten this needs filled up, isn't it? We need to drive this to the gravel plant, don't we? there's another bit, so we don't need to go back to the construction site, which set ourselves back there. Yeah, it's quite a bit of a journey again. It's going to be fun. Right, let's do that. Let's drive our sort of dirty tipper once again. It's going to get loads of dirt. We'll see what happens when we're out of fuel again. We'll see if they fix this. Probably haven't. It's busy. Everything's coming. Is he going to let me fast? I'm going to go right. Do some rather than massive truck in this way. So we'll drive this to the gravel plant. We'll pick up some gravel. We've got 2 lots to do in this one. It's just a tiny bit of gravel, to be honest. I might not even need 2 rots in this, to be honest. I might even do it in the one road if the gravel could manage it. We'll see how it works, eh? So we'll see how we go this time around and see how far we get. So we have to take another road of gravel in, but I think we'll manage that 1 or 2. Because it doesn't seem by how much gravel there was there and already there. There doesn't seem to be too much to do really, especially if it's already at 21%. I wonder how that actually get to 21 since I've not actually poured gravel in. It's quite funny that actually. It's a bit of a head start, eh? So it's quite good. And it's not really, it's a bit less to do there than it would be. There might be more to do, there might be less to do, but at least it's a bit of a head start anyway, if it's 21. Funny the game does that, eh? Because I didn't do obviously didn't do how it got to 21. I mean, what a good game this is, eh? That's just out of fuel now, but the truck's still not run out or stalled, or it's not really done anything like that. It's time we go back that way again. Let's run that way. What was that? Something happened there. What was that? Oh, it stopped. Something's happening. That's the fuel out now. Look, I'm just limping at 3 miles an hour. Look at that. It's got a limp mode, isn't it? That's the limp mode. Something happened. That's cool. If that's what, then they've fixed the fuel thing, haven't they? I'm not going to get through this light. Let's just limp ourselves to this Lex fuel station. Yeah, let's just fill ourselves up there then. That's not going to go well. It's going to be a slow ride. Take it easy now. We're going to. At least we can actually know that's what happens then when you run out of fuel now that they've fixed it now or implemented whatever it is not working. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a. It's going to be scary if getting this on the way. I would have just went through the green man on. Can I do it? I'm going to cause lots of pain with this. Something's going. The car's going that way, that's me. I'm slowing everybody down here. My slow. Oh, this is really slow, isn't it? I'm like a tractor now. Can I let everybody past if they need me to go past me? I'll just swing in here. Let's have done that. Let's do that. Cause I'm broken trying truck at the moment, aren't I? This is what happens when we run out of fuel now. I'm doing this. Get out of our out. That's what happens. Yeah, this is what happens when you wait at diesel now. At least I can demonstrate it now. At least it actually works now. So at least you can get to the fuel station, but it'll take ages now because we're out of fuel anyway. So when we fill ourselves up again, hopefully the truck will actually. I'm hoping this truck will fix its set. Hopefully go back to its speed again. Causing a lot of traffic now. This has also been stuck behind a track there, you know. This is bad, you know. Guessing this is like the limp mode or something. So it goes the limp mode, then you can just trundle along to your nearest fuel station or your nearest repair shop, you know, without stalling it. Well, it's getting rather than this thing up a hill. This is not going to get up a hill. Imagine this. And so now we're down. It's getting near. So a vehicle can try and make it. It's got some power. I don't know how you manage to get up a hill. Let's tremble in this. Let's tremble ourselves in this wee place. Into the fuel station, prod ourselves in, so we can then fill ourselves up. Get some diesel. 600. That's I don't know if we need these on, but let's turn these off now. Okay, we're fine now. Yeah, we're fine now. That was a bit of experience then, seeing that's what happens then when you run out of fuel. Put through here. It's not bad getting through this wee bit here. Now let's get back to the gravel pit. Cars really get stuck, don't they? Might need to get the truck repaired again. See how that fares, I'm guessing that's what happens when you run out of fuel, then the actual thing would just slow down. So if you do run out of fuel, your truck slows down. We need to get some repair done as well, don't we? We're into here coming along now. We should fill ourselves up now. Now we need to see what happens when the interior goes down. But that's what you do. I would have fast travel if I had to, but well, next to a fuel station. But that was good. What happens? Don't think I've ever seen that happening before. That's the first time I've done it, and that's what happens, I guess, when you run out of fuel. It's just your truck goes really, really slow, but your truck isn't like actual out of fuel. Like I thought, what the heck actually happened there when the truck did some weird thing. It did a weird thing, and that was what happened. It was the fuel that went down. It must have just slowed itself down, you know. But we got ourselves to the gravel pit. Get our first spot. Maybe we'll not even need two. I don't know. We might need to do two runs. We might need to do two runs or 1, 2, I don't know. One and a bit. Because we've got a bit of a head start, you see. Head start. It's not much of a hassle and then getting ourselves back. But we'll get this one done and then maybe we'll move on to our next mission. It'll be the concreting. Plus the fixed game, I guess, now as well. We've got good few patches on this game now, It's better than it was, I guess. truck's getting manky now, isn't it? So it's literally here, isn't it? That's asphalt, isn't it? That's around the corner here, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Gravel. I'll just do it with the thing way. So for now, fill ourselves up. There's a lot of stuff to get involved here. I think we're filled. Why don't we try and get ourselves back to the construction site. So much weight we've got on now, we're losing a bit of it now. We've got to be underweight now, we've probably got about 18 tonne in this. Not too bad. It's not even that far, but I think we're going a long way round again. Yeah, we're doing the same thing again, won't we? We need a vehicle repaired again, don't we? We need to get ourselves to a fuel station again, get a truck repaired. Let's get ourselves back to us. Let's get ourselves back on the motorway, back to the construction site. Get this delivered. And then we can see what happens. There's actually a fuel station next to the construction site anyway, so we can fill ourselves up or repair the truck. What a busy day, isn't it? All the traffic. I wonder if something happens when the truck breaks down, and I wonder if the truck comes to a complete standstill then. Maybe it'll just slow down again, maybe it'll just go back to 3 miles an hour. I'll see what happens. I've never seen that happen before, but that was quite cool to see that's implemented now, because then that never actually happened before. The truck I could still go to the same speed I was doing before, even if the truck was out of fuel. It does something. At least it actually works anyway. At least something does happen after all. Busy. Everybody went on. I'm going straight up. I know the way I think now. Been the same way before, haven't we? The old tram lines. There must have been an old quarry here or something that had railway lines that would run to them. Up this way. Yeah. I know the way now. It's on the motorway again, the old abandoned motorway, or the old disused motorway. We're going to be back on it once again. What a game this is, guys. I mean, it's so good. So I'm playing this game more than Truck Driver and on the road at the moment, but I might be back on the road soon because they're going to get their update out soon. So I'll be in a sudden, you'll probably see me all of a sudden. I'll be bringing you on the road videos. Actually, I'm pretty sure the point is, I think the patch might be out in January, possibly. Might not be out over Christmas time, but I was thinking it was going to be out in December, but maybe it will be because we've still got a little bit of December left. As I'm recording this, on the 23rd of December, but by then maybe the patch has come out, but I've no idea. It's all of a sudden it could just randomly drop any time, you know. And I'll be into shooting back on the road again, you know. Hopefully showing you the facts. Just remember it's behind these fences is the exit, eh? overshoot sometimes. Just you have to be careful, especially just behind these fences that you have to be careful to come off it. I think we're going to be okay actually with our repair. Well, the stop man like that, it's a shame. It's a big wind of it, this is, eh? It's good to have wind of it in this game, don't they? More wind of it there is, and you know, plus some of it, I guess, eh? I guess it has a few wind of it, eh? Let's line this corner, and then I'll line the next one. There's the fuel station there, we can get a truck repaired from there if I had to. I think we'll be okay actually. A mobile crane's the only vehicle here now. Until we get a concrete mixer and a pump, maybe we might get some more stuff. Right, let's make a start. I think we'll need 2 rots here actually. Got a bit to do in this one, haven't we? Let's do this then, let's make a restart here. It's going to be a bit difficult getting this down, but I'll just put the truck down. To be honest, I would use the backhoe loader as well at the same time. I always thought this loader up and get the job done quickly. How's this one? I think it's going up. Just going to be careful not to sell it. Wheel back. Need a soil compactor for this, don't I? Let's just flatten it. And a bit of a compactor myself, aren't I, with this truck? Get some of it flattened. Oh, that was a bit thingy there. Oh, took too much there. Too much there. That's a bit of a mistake there. Really good sight, isn't it? I'll get this one done actually. I'll need to get another one, I think. Yeah, I think I'll need another one. Let's just space this down. This needs to be a bit of a compact. See if I trust the wheels, you know, whatever tyres to do all this job. You have a bit of weight on the back of the truck. But we could get it all in. We have to go over here so we get the rest of it. Let's just do a wee bit here. So good. It's a bit of a mess. That's fine now. Got a wee bit here to do now. Got this bit to do. This truck needs a bit of a clean. A bit of a good start. I'll need another lot. I think that's done, that's a tiny bit of thing in there. Yeah, I think we're done. Getting there. Now the state of the truck now, look how dirty it is. Proper dirty. But we might see we get another lot done before we finish the video off. I might as well just then quickly do this one actually, just then I'm not going to be bored travelling with the travel plant. I'm just going to just quickly fill myself at this time around. Yeah, I might as well be. Oh, got my milestone. Let's do it, let's get this one done. It's might as well just get it done, you know. Do it quickly. This is tight. I don't even know if you can get a tipper in this. Like, it's so tight in here now. It's tight here. I wonder if we're able to get this in here. Get some porn out as well. I think I'll have enough anyway. We have enough. I think we've got enough in this. Let's get this wee bit done as well. Amazing game this is. Lots of tipping as well. It's nice to have it to do all this stuff, you know. Tip the truck. Let's just do a bit of compression again. Get some extra ET. It's a bit messy up there, isn't it? All the bits I've been doing with the tipper truck there, so you can see a bit all the mess it's with. I might be doing it these ones as well, surely. Leave it in there. Like 1%. Might as well do it this time anyway. Got enough in the. We've still got plenty in the back of this. What we do? It's enough to get this one done. So. Not bad. Oh, that was good. I wanted to get that. I wanted to move forward there, but I didn't do that in time. Yeah. It's a bit of a hole now. Start again. 98%. It's a wee bit over there. It needs to be done. So I'll just compress it all and then I might get this done. It's good to actually do it both ways. You know, you can instantly buy the bulk material instantly, and you can also go to the gravel plant, sell a bit of it as well. That's done. There we go. Yeah, so that's that stage done now. That's very good. Got a bit of extra there, bits of dust here, 408,000. So we've got that stage done. So we've got a lot of stuff to do next one. So I reckon we need to drive some more, construct some materials. Let's what's extra? We don't want we need, don't we? So we've got to drive construct some materials. We've got to drive a pallet of concrete framework, and we've got a pallet of concrete formwork. We've got rubber vests, and we've got purchase going to purchase pallet of wood as well. So that should be quite fun. But we're getting some work done, looking nice as well. Guessing we're not doing these ones then after all. Then I thought we would. Guess it's just this one, but maybe we will be doing these ones. There's the pipes there. Yeah, so we've got a lot of these to drive, I guess. Good few bits there to fill in, so we will be using the mobile crane, I guess, for that job. To unload them off a truck. We might as well actually borrow the Scania truck actually for that job, actually, to be honest. It's worth it after all. So use that big Scania flatbed again, so we might as well use that, get that bit back out of hibernation again and use it to purchase all the concrete stuff that we're doing in the next video. So yeah, without further ado, let's finish this part off. I hope you've enjoyed a bit more Construction Simulator gameplay. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Of course, I'll have the playlist around the channel for you guys to check out, including one of the episodes of my podcast as well. Also, if you want to check out the podcast channel, I'll have it below in the description box, so you can check out that channel. And yeah, we'll continue more of the silo in the next video. So, bye for now.